Welcome back to the Surf City El Salvador Pro, presented by Corona. Quarterfinal 4 and the final heat of the day. On tap, L.O'Brien coming up against Barron Mamiya.
In this on tour, as a full-time tour veteran, we still have just seen moments. I want to see, connection of heats back to back to back, where you're seeing excellent scores back to back to back, and not scrappy moments and scrappy heats getting in. So I think current status, Liam's there.
Barron Mamiya looks like he's interested to catch one of these inside waves just to get something going, and here we go with the Hawaiian. Mamiya, inside wave, looking down the line, nothing doing. You can see he's too deep. You can see the shallowness there of some of the rocks here at Punta Roca. Surprise.
I mean, he's got one big task ahead of him before he makes the final, so it'll be pretty exciting. I'm really looking forward to that first semi-final matchup.
Here we go. L.O'Brien finds one, winds up off the bottom, big slash off the top. One more time, another fin throw for L.O'Brien. Lob floats the roof there, gets back to the open face. Big carve for the surfer from Burley Heads. One check turn, looking down the line, floats it for the finish and stomps that finish. So that's a nice start. It's going to be the first meaningful number in this matchup. Here we go, another replay flick of lob.
Yeah, opening wave for this heat. Beautiful layback. Straight up, releases the fins for that second turn. Moving past this section here, lip line floater. Another carving maneuver there, just so beautiful to watch. I like what you said, Pete. He hasn't made many mistakes and just knew that he had to capitalize on that wave.
Love this in slow motion, Peter.
Yeah, and again, just look at where right that last second, he does that little adjustment into the lip to get the vertical approach and the release. All these little subtle changes in angles and the gas pedal, where you're pressing on your board. You see his footwork. He puts his foot on the back there. A little forward at this point, but look at it's right on that little kicktail. A little adjustment once again. That little adjustment sets up where he's going to hit it right here. The big wrapping carve, kinks that knee in, again compressing, holding that speed, and then accelerating it back into the tail block once again. Trying to mix it up. That was that kind of check turn, but what he's doing is in that turn, he's actually gaining speed out of the top of the lip to make sure he gets to this section early enough to climb up and over it. Again, no mistakes there. Always making these subtle little adjustments.
Barron Mamiya got a wave as well, Flick.
Yeah, behind Liam, out the back, nice carving maneuver, throwing so much spray. Nice fin release for the second turn. Jabs it up in the pocket for a third. Ow, just coming unstuck.
In that he has a single wave score of a 7.17, and that's enough to still keep him into the lead. Mamiya with priority. Here we go. The prodigy, Barron Mamiya. Couple whippy turns on the bottom. Throws the fins out the back there. One more snap in the lip this time. Clears the water. Hacks a turn. One more fin throwing hack, and now just has to ease through a couple of cutties as the wave slows down its pace. Looking on the inside section. And a little bit of a dig there is going to have to make up for it. Gets over a couple of the ribs in the face. Really forces that finish, but gets the finish.
He really milked that wave for everything.
For yeah,
he did. Here's the replay. Sort of a cleaner face to start here. Blows the fins on the first turn. Straight back up into the lip. Throws a bunch of spray into the air. And again. Coming around this section. Another little tag on the foam. This is where things get a little bit sleepy, but he knows that he needs a score, so he just keeps working it. Nice transition. And just moving this board through this flatter section of the wave. Taps it again. Bringing it through the inside and finishes strong. So I'm sure that was quite a long wave. Nice fin release there on the drone angle. Again, the second time.
You see the angle there where there's those ribs. He has to fit in the little pockets where he's going to do his maneuvers. And that's that wind blowing down the point. But yeah, like you said, he did well. And this is going to be his best number for this heat. And he's going to be into the lead. I mean, he only needs a 2 to get there. So you'd say that he's guaranteed that at least.
Oh, slow motion. Talking about the angles of approach and just having to really force that finish. But good job to force that final turn in there. Look at the determination on his face. Liam looks interested here, showing that interest. Barron's going to keep him honest and telling him to get going. Here he goes on the priority. O'Brien building up speed down the line. Floats that section. First turn there, just a whitewater bash. Big snap fin throw. Little caught up in the whitewater, can't find the open face.
Oof. He needed more, it felt like.
So
paddling really hard for that one.
Yeah, and it had to skip all these sections before the first turn.
Yeah, it was a smaller wave, and you can kind of see it had like a bit of a lump and a bump through it. But these first two sections, those first two turns, were great. That third one, blowing the fins out. But yeah, just couldn't get around that section there at the end. So
can turn a little bit into the Predator, but look at this wide one coming through.
Yeah,
this is going to be a gift for Liam O'Brien. Thank you, Punta Roca, says Liam. I'm going to put a fin throw snap to begin with. A little slidey section there. One more gaff on the forehand. This is what he was looking for. Clears that section, finds open face, carves back into an easy cutback inside. Double up section, combos the finish. Now that's going to be the 4.67.
That was pretty easily. Yep, Matt knows that.
I can't get him. And Liam's all, thank you.
Punta Roca. You know, and this is where you can start feeling like the destiny is in your court. I mean, getting that 15 seconds to get that last wave and then have this little sidewinder show up for you, you know, that's going to be huge confidence for him. I mean, we still have a minute 25 to go. Barron still has a chance here, but this definitely is the number.
Sometimes things don't go your way, and sometimes they do. And right now, things are definitely going Liam's way. I mean, he had to take that wave. Here we go. Have a look at a replay of this turn here. Just really releasing the fins there, getting so compressed. Brings it back around. A little bit of a bauble to deal with there, but straight back up into the lip for this second turn. Releases the fins once again.
So watching this replay and looking at the clock, we're under a minute. Barron Mamiya is going to have to operate under the assumption that he's going to need a score. Liam closes out the day once again. He won the last heat of the day yesterday. He won the last heat of the day today. He's going to be in semi-final number 2 on finals day against Griffin Colapinto.